founder of the Otherwise Actors. It's been a blast working with this group of kids for the last 4 months. For those of you who are not as familiar with the Otherwise Actors, each term lasts 4 months and usually culminates in a performance just like this. And they work really, really, really hard. Admittedly, I don't do much. They do it all. They do the writing, they do a lot of their own directing, they make their own programs, their own posters, they coordinate their own publicity, they manage everybody backstage and volunteers and all that stuff. So it's really all of them taking care of all this. I'm just here to make sure that they don't kill each other in the process. Not an easy feat. All right, so first of all, I need to thank you all for coming. This is a nonprofit organization, and we do live off of donations and support of wonderful people like you. So thank you for coming out and enjoying the show this evening. A couple of announcements before we get started. First of all, through a very generous donation, we will be purchasing some technology elements for the education department, including some iPads and accessories that go along with that, such as cases and wireless keyboards and all that stuff. So we are currently right now taking donations to work towards this. We have a wish list. It's posted out there in the lobby on the table if you want to take a look at it. There's a jar right next to it. If you feel like contributing to a fund that is really going to benefit the education department, especially troops like the Otherwise Actors, feel free to drop in a buck or two. Every little bit helps. It is the 21st century, and we're slowly kicking and screaming and being drugged into it. So as much as you can give, it would be certainly appreciated. Also on that table is a little bit of information about this summer. We have a wonderful summer camp program called the Summer Theater Academy of Rochester, or STAR. And it's been around for a very long time, but one thing I want to share with all of you is we've got a new element this summer called the Theater Intensive, and it is targeted, or it's designed, I should say rather, around students like the ones that you are going to see on stage tonight. For those who have a lot of theater experience, who are looking for something a little more challenging, it is a bit more of a conservatory level program, and we've got professionals, including our very own Greg Miller, our artistic director, who are going to be one of the instructors for this program this summer. So, if you know of a teen who's looking for something a little bit challenging this summer and doesn't want to drive all the way up to Guthrie to experience it, feel free to grab some of that information on your way out. There is going to be a 10-minute intermission in the middle of the show, and during intermission we'll be selling ice cream and soda and stuff, so feel free to partake. And also after the show, there is going to be a talk-back session right out in the lobby. You notice that there's a bunch of chairs on the lobby stage out there. So after the show, feel free to hang out. The Otherwise Actors are going to go out there, they're going to sit down, and you'll get to talk about the show and talk about their experiences in the Otherwise Actors. All right, I have talked enough. You're not here to see me, as wonderful as I am. You are here to see them, which I don't blame you. So I'm going to get off stage and allow you to enjoy the Otherwise Actors presents Passing Notes.
Start wearing purple. Start wearing purple for me now. All your sanity and wits, they will vanish. I promise, it's just a matter of time. since you were a 20. I was wanting and thought that's only years from now. A purple little lady will be perfect for dirty old and useless clown. So yeah, let's start wearing purple, wearing purple. Start wearing purple for me now. All your sanity and everything will all vanish, I promise. It's just a matter of time. I know it all from dire genius to the full core, from ложечкин до паспорту. И я клянусь, обоссав два пальца, что ты, что музыка пошла, а ты умру. Since you were a 20, I was 20 and thought that's only years from now. A purple little lady will be perfect for dirty old and useless clown. So yeah, let's start wearing purple, wearing purple. Start wearing purple for me now. All your sanity and everything will all vanish, I promise. It's just a matter of time. I know it all from dire genius to the full core, from ложечкин до паспорту. И я клянусь, обоссав два пальца, что ты, что музыка пошла, а ты умру. Start wearing purple, wearing purple. Start wearing purple for me now. All your sanity and wisdom will all vanish, I promise. It's just a matter of time. I know you since you were a 20. I was 20 and thought that's only years from now. A purple little lady will be perfect for dirty old and useless clown. So yeah, wearing purple, wearing purple. Start wearing purple for me now. All your sanity and wisdom will all vanish, I promise. It's
want to get a cat? Well, you're in luck. Today, we will follow and help teach Reed how to care for his new cat. The first rule in dealing with your new cat is learning how to pet your new cat. So, Reed, pet that cat! Far out! Now that we've mastered step number 1, let's move on to step number 2. Reed, are you ready for step number 2? All right, let's wash that Oops, not in the washing machine, Reed. Next time. Well, on that note, let's move on to step number 3. Now that your cat is fresh and clean, let's take that cat for some good old exercise. Reed, walk that cat. Wash. Well, looks like that cat is breaking a sweat, if you know what I mean. All right, Reed. Looks like you're ready for step number 4. Let's take this party to the kitchen, and you can feed that cat. Well, that cat looks like it's ready for some grub. Well, if that doesn't look like a content kitty, I don't know what does. All right, looks like it's getting late. Let's move this party to the bedroom so you can learn how to sleep with your cat. Maybe Reed should get a dog. So you want to get a dog? Well, you're in luck because today we will help teach Reed how to care for his new dog. Step 1, petting your new dog. Reed, give it a try. Pet that dog. Well, now that step 1 has been covered, let's move on to step number 2. Reed, do you think that you can wash that cat, dog, Now you try. That's it.
Okay.
White lips, pale face, breathing in snowflakes, but lost our taste. Lights gone, days end, struggling to pay rent, long nights, strange men. They say she's in class 18, stuck in her daydream. Been this way since 18, but lately her face seems slowly sinking, wasting, crumbling like pastries. They scream the worst things in life come free to us, 'cause we're just under the upper hand. Go mad for a couple grams. We don't wanna go outside tonight. And in a pipe she flies to the motherland, sells her love to another man. It's too cold outside for angels to fly. Red gloves, raincoat, try to swim, stay afloat, dry house, wet clothes. Loose change, banknote, weary-eyed, dry throat, cool girl, no phone. And they say she's in class 18, stuck in her daydream. Been this way since 18, but lately her face seems slowly sinking, wasting, crumbling like pastries. They scream the worst things in life come free to us, 'cause we're just under the upper hand. Go mad for a couple grams. We don't wanna go outside tonight. And in a pipe she flies to the motherland, sells her love to another man. It's too cold outside, angels to fly. Angel died, covered in white, closed eyes and hoping for a better life. This time we'll fade out tonight, straight down the line. They say she's in class 18, stuck in her daydream. Been this way since 18, but lately her face seems slowly sinking, wasting, crumbling like pastries. And they scream the worst things in life come free to us, 'cause we're all under the upper hand. Go mad for a couple grams. We don't wanna go outside tonight. And in a pipe fly to the motherland, or sell love to another man. It's too cold outside.
didn't call you dead. My other concern is that a youngster was checking you out, and they say we're the cougars. I don't like being called ma'am. I never have and I never will. I'm tired of being treated like an old lady. I look great. Ever since I started eating those chia seeds, I haven't looked a day over 52 in 40 years.
I had a ma'am once, back in Nam. It was a snowy day when she left me, back in Nam.
Right, it doesn't snow in Vietnam, for Christ's sake. Frankly, I'm glad the sun is coming out again. Topless European beaches, here I come.
He called you a man?
No, Bart. He called her ma'am.
You have to go to the can!
Back in Nam, there were no toilets. Crappy boys' droves, back in Nam.
I swear, I am so glad that the sun is coming out again. I mean, I swear to God, sent down that polar vortex to smite us. You're crazy, Vicky. Why would God send snow to smite us? It's the gays, Becky. And all this marriage stuff. God got mad and prepared for the Armageddon, and he sent down months of snow and ice. The world is changing, Vicky, just like the climate. Maybe you should stop driving that Hummer and ride the bus for once. Let's just keep quilting the shit now.
He called you a clam?
I'm not ready for change. I'm not ready to prepare for the end of days. I'm ready to prepare for the end of gays. Armageddon! Armageddon! God is smiting us with Armageddon!
Why don't you just move away if you don't like the snow, Vicky?
You know what? You know what? She's right. You're pulling this stuff out of your ass and wearing it as a hat, and it ain't pretty. There's no such thing as an Armageddon. So pull your bigoted head out of the clouds and just move to Florida if you hate the snow so much. You know what? Maybe I will. But good luck finishing this pill because I'm taking my needles with me.
He called you a man! What's wrong with being called man at your age?
I had a ma'am once, back in Vietnam.
You want a jam?
Marge, why don't you just go home? Frank and I can finish this ourselves.
You and Frank are out?
We can finish it ourselves!
I have to go. I just remembered I left my hearing aids at home.
You know I never learned how to sew. I was too busy in Nam.
I'm gonna teach you, Frank. Because you're right here, not in Nam. You gotta stop watching the History Channel. It brings back too many memories.
It's the only channel on TV. I don't know how that clicker thing works.
You can watch TV at my house.
Becky, will you be my ma'am?
I always have been. You may have left your mind back in Nam, but you didn't leave your lady like you thought you did. Now, take these needles, one in each hand.
kid. Option number 1, hide and seek.
Hey, Jimmy, do you want to play a game? Okay, let's play hide and seek. I'll hide and you seek. Ready? Go!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6.
How to lose your kid. Option number 2, distraction.
Look, Jimmy, something shiny.
I don't see anything shiny.
How to lose your kid. Option number 3, lost and found. I don't remember him. I think I picked him up at the bathroom. Sorry.
Jenny!
How to lose your kid. Option number 4, catch and release.
Okay, Jimmy, ready to go shopping? Okay, get in the car. Ready?
How to lose your kid. Option number 5, boldness.
Hold out your hands. Okay? Don't drop the water, okay? Don't drop the water.
I'm not dropping it. I dropped it.
How to lose your kid. Option number 7. Forgetting. Still don't remember him. How to lose your kid. Option number 8, magic. Poof! Would you be interested in...
Hello?
Hello. Would would you be interested in buying a Grass Killer 3000?
Hello?
Hello, would you be interested in...
Oh, me no hablo inglés. No.
That's okay, I'll get a translator. Translator! She speaks Spanish!
Translator.
Over here, she speaks Spanish on the phone.
Ma'am?
Hola.
I speak English.
Dude, what the heck? She speaks English.
Hello, ma'am?
No hablo inglés. No.
She speaks Spanish.
Hola. Hola. Okay, so like at school the other day. It's a telemarketer. Watch this.
Hello?
Hello, would you be interested in buying the Grass Killer 3000?
Dad? Is that you? Are you at work? Do you have a computer at work? Are you doing taxes on your computer? Are you filing paperwork? Do you have a lot of friends at work? Do they have big computers too? Are they doing paperwork too? Dad?
No, this isn't your dad. My name is John. I work at Grass Killer Incorporated.
Do I know you?
No.
Well, my mom says I'm not allowed to talk to strangers.
That's okay. I'm not a stranger. My name is John.
Sorry.
Hello.
Hello. Would you
Damn it, Reed, quit calling me. This isn't funny anymore.
Hello.
Hello. Would you be interested in buying the Grass Killer 3000?
Yes, actually. Our lawnmower just broke.
Oh, let me tell you about some of the amazing features. This machine runs on 3,000 RPMs. That's rotations per minute. That's so loud that maybe your neighbors will come down and they'll cut your grass for you just to get away from the noise. Wouldn't that be swell? Hello? Hello? Well, at least it's quitting time.
Oh, hi, honey. How's work?
It wasn't very good.
Hi, what's wrong?
Nobody takes me seriously. I don't make any money. I'm sorry I couldn't take you out for our anniversary for dinner. I tried so hard and people just don't respect me. No, my name is not Reed and this is a prank call. No, I know you're not a little kid. I want to make some money and provide for my family. It's just so hard. Hold on, I'll get it. Hello? Damn telemarketers!
Oh my God. I hate OA. I mean, they do the same damn piece every term. It's always the same, always running around screaming in cross-dress, running around flashing people in the audience. I mean, no thank you. No thank you, sir. I do not want to see your compression shorts under your dress. No thank you.
But how? We've hit it so well.
It was a piece of cake to figure out.
But how?
Well, Olive already told me.
Who? Who told you?
Are you blind as a bat? It was Hannah. I knew I couldn't trust her.
Hannah told you?
Whoa, is there an elephant in the room, or is that just me?
You have a heart of stone.
Well, I best be off and I'm busy as be.
Hold your horses. You're not going anywhere.
You're a pig, Fiona.
Fiona, it's okay. You're still the apple of my eyes.
That is music to my ears.
You guys make me want to puke. How can you possibly love her after what she has done? You must have fallen into her trap.
I have fallen deeply in love. I have.
Oh, pee! Fiona, we are not done here. Tell me why. Tell me why you did it.
Can't you see she's emotional right now? Just back off and give her some space and some time.
It's okay. I think I can talk. Day, my good friend Day. We have been friends for as long as I can remember, and I'd hate for this to be the thing that tears us apart. But Day, you have to let this go. You have to get over it. Because life is like a roller coaster.
You know what? Fine. Whatever floats your boat, whatever takes your tack, whatever makes your bed, because you know what? I don't care anymore.
Whoa! Is it hung here, or is it just me? Because she burned you!
Zip it.
Whatever. I'll be leaving now.
No! Day! Please don't go. I'm sure I can make it up to you.
How? How could you ever make this up to me?
Oh, come on! All she did was take a coupon for free Aries panties.
It was a big deal.
I'm sorry. How about I just buy you a new pair?
Really?
Yes, but only if you stay.
I could never be mad at you.
I'm so glad we got over this hurdle.
I won't threaten to leave you again until pigs fly.
Look what I found in my pocket.
What?
A coupon for free Airy bras. Mine!
Women.
I'm sorry!
You know what girl you see at the party? The quiet. The one who just sits there in the corner and doesn't really talk to anybody. But you see her eyes floating over everyone with a sea of wings in the room. And you watch her, and honestly, you don't care what she does. You're here to have fun, you're here to drink and dance with your friends, but at one point, those eyes land on you. You give it no second thought. I mean, everybody looks at you once in a while. You're looking at me right now. And so you turn your head and you kind of look at her and you give her a, hey, and turn back. But you notice that she's still looking at you. Her eyes didn't move. So you look back again, you're like, stare a little longer. But she's still right there. Her big brown eyes are still right there. And then you realize you don't know who she is at all. So you look around to your friends and you ask around, you're like, have you ever seen her? And they say no. In fact, nobody's ever seen her before. In fact, nobody's ever really talked to her before. She's just sitting there, floating her eyes over everyone. And you catch her. You catch her as she looks you up and down. You make eye contact, and it's like two worlds combining. It's like one planet and one meteor crashing into each other, and you don't know what's going on. Like, I've never seen you before, but she looks at you. She's looking at you as if she can see right through you, as if she knows exactly who you are, as if she's hung out with the devil or seen God or know exactly what type of personality you have, but she hasn't. She doesn't know me, okay? I've never seen her before. And so you take her face in your arms, and you notice her eyes. They're every single color you've ever seen. And your hand shakes, and your lip quivers. You wonder where she's from, what she's doing, why she's looking at you. That's when it hits you. Her hand shakes, and her lips quiver. You take your hand, and you press it against your soft, cold, dead face. And your breath clogs up the window. And your breath clogs up the bathroom mirror. You leave a little face there. Where everything's just a reflection of who you always were.
Bijou, I gotta talk to you. It's about your problem.
God, no.
Bijou, you've been this way since high school.
Those days went by so fast.
Yes, I know those fast times at Ridgemont High, but you gotta get over your fear. It's just making you a shell of yourself. It's making, and you're on autopilot, becoming like a ghost rider. Come on. I mean, we were leaving Las Vegas, and then you saw a picture of him, and you were gone in 60 seconds. I mean, you gotta take the sphere. This is the sphere. This is the sphere's butt, and you gotta kick ass. Kick ass. Okay? You're too much of a national treasure to be affected by this. I mean, think of it this way. I'll be the sorcerer, you'll be the sorcerer's apprentice, and we'll get I brought something in to help you get over your fear.
Okay.
We'll work on it.
No.
you know, I got this done in Japan, and it's fabulous. You're gonna love it, okay? There's nothing to be afraid of. It's just giant needles in your butt. Did you say cotton swabs? This is cotton swabs. Okay. Now
I take it.
Yeah?
I fancy it.
Uh-huh. You're okay. It's okay.
Oops.
Today I feel
Happy.
sad,
Nervous.
Angry.
lonely, fill in the blank.
Rate your mood from 1 to 10.
Choose a face.
He won't admit these questions are rhetorical, that I'm writing my own prescription, that an antidepressant won't work. Side effects may include headaches,
Dizziness.
Nausea.
Seizures.
death. He says I need to start hauling the weight, as if I haven't been carrying it for years, as if my back isn't already broken, cracked into stepping stones that everyone else has been walking on as I left on the other side.
People say the sky's the limit.
Others say, why not shoot for the moon?
But sometimes,
Most of the time.
it's too dark to even see the sky at all. Haunted by myself, my days get flipped around upside down, and suddenly I don't know if the sky is above my head or beneath my feet, and if it is, then what will be there to catch me when I fall? Or will I just continue to be thrown through space and time
Till there is nothing.
Just me, in a place where my soul's supposed to be.
I filmed like bubbles on an empty piece of paper. I can carve my soul in a single line. I draw it like a C because question 1 asks,
Have you ever been depressed? A for yes.
B for no.
C for
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
instead of answering, start to doodle. Roadmaps like blue veins on my wrists.
What's wrong?
He asks. But I can't tell him that this depression is like a hole in the ground where a coffin resides. The mortician would ask whose body is in it. The truth would spill out.
Mine.
They want to take me to the doctor, but I'd rather see the tailor to pick up a pocket sewing kit for on-the-go fixes that could change into masterpieces if you just change the way you look at them. Because life is a bitch and then you die. What do you really want to leave behind?
A box of bad poetry and empty tissues.
Or a legacy written in lipstick on bathroom mirrors, just so somebody might find it. Because the cure for depression isn't found in a lumpy therapist's chair or a happily ever after. Life is about self. Self-creation,
Self-destruction.
how you choose to deal with these two things determines whether you fail to find solid ground to stand on, or rather, learn to fly.
Wow, this place is pretty. OMG, celebrity status. Hashtag stardom. Wait, I'm all alone. Hashtag forever alone. Oh, and I'm so thirsty. Hashtag should have had V8.
Hi, this is such a beautiful hotel. Wow, we're wearing almost the same shoes. Twinning. We have such an amazing style. Come here, let's take a picture. What are you a new BFF?
OMG, wait, just my new friend. Hashtag stranger danger.
We're gonna have the best week. Do you think there's a spa? Bikini selfies are totally gonna happen. It's Selfie Sunday.
Have you met the man who invited us here yet?
I haven't met anyone besides you. Hashtag mysterious.
Hi, how are you? You look so retro. Like Throwback Thursday must be your favorite day of the week.
So, hashtag that awkward moment.
Man, Candy Monday is coming up, and I was thinking Leonardo DiCaprio.
Good pick.
I had such a crazy time trying to find this place. All the roads were closed. It hasn't been this bad since that freak snowstorm last Thanksgiving. Feeling relieved.
Is that coffee? Can I have a sip? Coffee buddies!
Oh wait, it's getting dark in here.
Maybe. I mean, it is around sunset. Oh, I saw the most beautiful sunset in Mexico last year. Best vacation of my life. Feeling nostalgic.
In a room with no windows? Hashtag
Oh my God.
Do you guys hear something? Emojis! We're surrounded by the best language on the keyboard! This is so exciting!
Hashtag psychic. Hashtag amazed.
Oh, this one looks like my girlfriend. Missing her right now. Oh, she always makes this face. Feeling lonely.
I just can't pick one. I'm having so many feelings right now. I'm excited. I'm curious. I'm excited. I'm a little bit sleepy. I'm right here. Oh, look at this one. It's just so adorable. Wait! No, stop! What's happening? Stop! I love you all!
Something weird just happened. Hashtag sketchy.
Are you kidding me? Someone could have just gotten killed. Oh, I've seen this in the movies before. Oh, come on, we gotta get out of here. Where are we?
I have no idea where we are. Hashtag clueless.
Feeling lost. Wait. What's happening? Something weird's going on.
What is this?
Wait, weird things are happening around me. Hashtag confused.
We're turning into GIFs. Feeling unbelievable.
I've never heard of GIFs.
They're only an internet phenomenon.
Who is this part even going out to?
All my limbs are working.
You're the only one.
Wait, do you hear that? It sounds like birds.
What just happened?
I don't know. Maybe we should try going that way.
So, just you and me.
Yeah.
Oh, what I wouldn't do to be sharing a smoothie with someone by the beach right now.
Me too, except for I don't share. I just reblog. Here. So obviously one of us is going to die.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, and it's going to be you. I bet you've never had your own powers used against you. Fellow fandoms, unite! That Hope War.
You requested my friend request.
I don't
Feeling
have
betrayed.
friends. I just have followers.
I see you made it through my course alive.
Who are you?
It's quite spectacular. You have all the best qualities. Gift capabilities, average amount of emojis, and you don't have those damn poke buttons. You truly are spectacular. I mean, you can post pictures, links, movies, songs, everything. Oh, goody.
Oh, thank you.
And that's why I have to kill you.
No, I made it out alive. Please just let me go.
I can't.
Why? Who are you?
Soon everyone will know my name once again. It'll be shouted from the rooftops of cyberspace. What was that? What was that? MySpace!
I still have no
Yes, I have. And I was waiting for the right moment to invite Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, and Facebook all to my resort so I could reel them in like little fishies to my trap.
Please don't do this. Think of the children.
Any last words?
Please. Don't forget what I did for the world. Everyone, please remember. Forever reblog.
Phantoms, take her away. Finally. The internet. It's mine. MySpace is back, baby. Yes! Yes!
All right. So for this next piece, we're gonna need a little help from you guys. Whoa. So can someone up there give us a noun?
Pickles.
Pickles. All right. So let me tell you about the time that I experienced my very first pickle.
Oh, this is a good one.
All right. Well, Bijou was there, and believe me, it was a whirlwind. I walk into Jimmy John's because you know they have giant pickles.
It's insane. I mean,
And I asked the guy, you know, how good are pickles?
and at that moment I was kind of shocked because I mean, how have you never had pickles?
And I'm like, how have you had a pickle? Because I've never heard of them. Because they just are cucumbers and in vinegar. Like, what's the difference? I mean, honestly. So the guy gives me a pickle. And I tell him, you know, is this gonna like make me sick? And I eat it and then I start, you know, getting hives and I can't breathe and oh my God. I just
Yeah, I can affirm this.
it was crazy. I mean, I've never experienced anything like this before. They actually had to take me to the emergency room and stick me with a needle.
See, at first I thought she was having an orgasm, but no, that was not the case. Okay, no, you're fine now.
I can't even think about the time that I ate a pickle because pickles are just, they're so terrifying and I can't even eat cucumbers anymore and that was my favorite food. I loved cucumbers and I can't eat cucumbers or pickles. I can't even eat vinegar or dill or anything and that's because I'm allergic.
Okay. Okay, that's basically the end of that story.
Please, just don't give me a pickle from Jimmy John's ever again because I might break out in hives and then I might have to get stuck with a needle. It's really awful. Please don't ever say that word again. I hate pickles.
Questions, doubt, ambiguity, and dissent have somehow become very unmasculine. The fundamentalists now have billion-dollar private armies. The Taliban is back, but it never went away. Women are burned, raped, bludgeoned, sold, starved, and buried alive. We still don't know they are the majority. The water is clearly running out, and even in the desert where there is serious drought, the golf courses are adopt hand-picked babies from faraway lands. Their flight there costs more than the baby's parents made that year. Why don't they just give it to them? Slavery is back, but it never went away. Just ask anyone who's been whipped how deep. The legacy, 6 million dead in the Congo, and it never even made the news. And don't tell me it doesn't have to do with color or minerals. Poor are dying first from hurricanes, shames, tsunamis, radiation, pollution, and neglect. Rich folks just put up fancier, super electrified gates on their private perfect cities. Everyone's having benefits and throwing parties with lots of swag, so they feel good about giving away the tiny little bit of the whole lot that they have. But no one really wants to change anything. If you want it, you have to give something up. Like everything, and those who have wouldn't, and then where would we be? And that's too complicated, so we just keep writing checks and doing the same old thing, selling change, making revolution profitable. Corporations own everything anyway, even our hippie jeans, memory cells, and rain. Why do so many women leaders look like Margaret Thatcher but act even meaner? Why doesn't anyone remember anything? And why are rich bad people getting paid lots of money to give speeches while poor bad people are tortured and in prisons? Or is there anyone in charge? Or is this whole thing spinning out of control until it explodes or dissolves? And if there's something we can do, why aren't we doing it? What happened to fury? What happened to accuracy and accountability? What happened to not showing off your wealth? What happened to kindness? What happened to teenagers rebelling instead of buying and selling? What happened to teenagers kissing instead of blogging and dissing? What happened to teenagers marching and refusing instead of exploiting and using? I want to touch you in real time. Find you on YouTube. I want to walk beside you in the mountains, not friend you on Facebook. Give me one thing to believe in that isn't a brand name. I'm lonely. And I'm scared. Girls younger than me are giving blowjobs and homeroom, and they don't even know it's sex. They just want to be popular and get some respect. Most girls my age are taking pills, or are not getting out of bed, or are eating, or starving, or getting nose jobs, or implants, or getting cut, or are twittering away, or are covering themselves, or are desperate for a way to be awake, without faking to be alive, without freaking to be serious, to be true, to even think of loving someone when we're already doomed. You tell me how to be a girl in 2010. I say let's go for it. If it's all coming down, I say let's speak it, let's fight it, let's write it. There is nothing to hold on to if it's already gone. They left it to us. It sucks, but it's true. It's you and me, baby.
Oh my God. Did you see that girl in class today?
Oh my
Oh
God.
my
No,
God.
no, girl, no.
No one wants to see
No,
that.
I don't want you flashing that in my face.
No, thank you very much.
Wait, are you talking about the one in biology?
We're talking here. Why?
So you remember that one guy in gym class?
Oh my God, him.
Oh God, the one who told you about.
Oh God,
Oh
yeah.
gosh, no, not a good decision.
No.
Oh God, if he just lost it.
Yeah.
His keys?
No, shut up. Hard read. Hide. So you remember that one guy on Facebook?
Oh my God, that
You
guy.
know something?
That guy.
Oh my God, guys just like, they friend you on Facebook.
Yeah, I know.
And they think you're into them. Like, what is it with this generation? Like, are you kidding me?
I know.
Oh my God, Reed, get your feet off the table! Ah! Cheeks! Ah! Double cheeks! Okay.
Oh my God.
You know, remember that one movie we saw?
Oh my God, that movie.
Oh, with the guy?
With the
He
guy.
dies in the end.
Oh my God, Reed. Way to spoil it. Oh my God.
I know. You know something? Oh, you know, that party I went to.
Oh my
on
God,
Friday?
that party.
5 guys and me, all up in here.
Wait.
You know.
Are you cheating on me?
We're not talking about that right now.
You know something? Him and his interrupting, like, it's no wonder I'm so mad all the time. Like, guys, they're just so dramatic. Like, are you kidding me? Like, that's why there's so much drama in our world.
Exactly.
Like, are you serious right now? Then with their football parties and how messy.
Yeah.
And, like, they're so emotional.
Touchdown!
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I
I can't even right now. Like, are you serious right now?
Exactly.
You know what? I'm so sick of guys.
Me too.
I'm done.
I'm just done. They're just so disrespectful.
I just can't.
You know what? I'm done.
Oh my God, he is such a drama queen.
You're delicious. Oh, I didn't mean that. What I meant was, see, you are. I love you.
Okay, sweetie, you wait right here. I'm gonna go find the dairy section. Hi, welcome to Walmart. Would you like a cookie? I think it's this way. Hi, welcome to Walmart. Would you also like a cookie? Do those contain soy? I think so. My baby is allergic to soy. Call 911, somebody. A cookie? Breathe, baby, breathe! Oops, cookie?
To speak out or not to speak out? That is the question. Would it be better to let things settle themselves and suffer in silence when great changes are upon us? Or should I cast aside the fears that hold me hostage? I've seen too many of them turn to shadows. Whoever said silence was golden is a liar. I can see the need in their eyes when they look to me for hope. that things will be better. Well, all I can say is this. It does. And there are those lurking behind every corner, hiding behind their insecurities, buried deep down with their hateful words shining through them. People say actions speak louder than words. What hypocrites versus spoken word that cuts deeper than a knife. Actions, just speak the unspoken words, act on the unacted actions, because this is where I stand, here to make my mark, to say all in this. I was here.
Raccoons, we got a pizza reported. 3 scatters east. It's our job to retrieve it. Roll call. Anyone here?
Janet is here.
Stop here!
All right. Wait. Steve. Steve!
What? What? Calm down. What?
Okay, everyone's here. Let's put our masks on. You go without a mask. Now, let's move out. This man must own this property. It's disrespectful for us to ask if we can cross. Excuse me, sir. We're wondering if we could cross your lands. We're trying to get over there, but we're right here. So if we could go over there, that'd be really nice. He's one tough cookie.
I bet I can get him off our backs. Hey there. So, me and my friends, we need to make way for the city. Get a little hungry. So I was wondering if you would move. I'll compensate for anything.
Edward, here.
Janet is here.
Stop it here!
Steve. Stop!
Ow!
What are we gonna do now?
There appears to be a fork in the road.
Guys, do you smell something? Mushrooms!
What is this peculiar object?
I don't know, but it's all of a sudden become vital to this operation that we know if this is safe to eat.
2, eat it.
Wow! That packed a punch!
Capture this pizza. Bring it back to base. Ready? So on the count of 3. He's an asshole.
Did it hurt? Excuse me? When you fell from Tennessee? What? Did you just eat a lot because you're beautiful? Oh my God! Are you calling me fat? No, I love! Oh, marry me!
My life's brilliant. I love this boy. I saw an angel. Of that I'm sure. People killing, people dying, children hurting, women crying. If you practice
great things you do, America. America. If I were a boy, I think I could understand. Still just a red and a shade.
Don't make things so complicated. I see the way you're acting like somebody else.
I know she's playing with me, but that's okay 'cause I've got no self-esteem. A thousand eyes and a great disguise. Look right between the eyes, and right between the eyes. So damn beautiful. It's too late to stand there and watch me cry, but that's alright because I like the way it hurts. Do you want the snowman?
Come on, Barbie, let's go.
Love is an open door. Love is an open door. Double rainbow along the way across the sky. Yeah, yeah, so intense. Just now, take over what you need from
Doesn't that sound familiar?
Doesn't that hit you close to home?
Doesn't that make you shiver?
The way things could have gone.
Doesn't that feel peculiar?
When everyone wants a little more. That's all it takes to be a star.
Who are you people?
Have you reached the headquarters?
Yes, we come in. Over.
Okay. Now, as soon as you find the bomb, you found it?
Yes,
Okay.
we located the bomb.
Now, Bree, go get a pair of scissors.
He went to go get the scissors.
Every time. Every time. The good ones. I don't know.
All right, we have located the bomb.
Okay, now, you take the wire, and you cut it. But, whatever you do, do not cut the glue wire!
Oops.
into your body. Poisonous. Speaking of poisonous, I've been thinking.
You're not going to join that softball league, are you?
You know, I already signed up for that.
Oh my God.
But that's not what I'm talking about. I wanted to talk to you about Kevin and how our choosing not to put him through the public school system may have affected his social development.
Heather, you know I don't trust those public schools. They don't teach those kids anything about real life.
I know. I'm just saying, I think we should give Kevin the talk.
The talk?
Yeah, soon he's gonna start having crushes and then he won't know what to do.
I guess you're right. Kevin!
Kevin, your mother and I would like to talk to you about something. Soon enough, you're gonna find someone you like, and then you'll have to know how to.
You're doing it wrong. Let me. Okay. Kevin, imagine you are a little bee, and a pretty girl is a flower, and you want to give her some
Stop! You cannot use the birds and the bees metaphor. Okay, just let me do this. Kevin, you know how I wanted to sign you up for Little League, but Kevin, you know how I wanted to sign you up for Little League, and other mommy said no? Well, in Little League, there are bases you have to get to before you get a home run. And if you want to get a home run, you got to get to first base.
Oh God, I can't believe you right
You
now.
just shut up, Karen.
You know what? Going to my happy place.
Please no. Last time you went, you were
My
not
happy
happy place. Sweetie, we are right in the middle of something.
Anyway, I was just wondering if I could go to the pool with a friend.
Oh, sure.
No. You know those public swimming pools are full of STIs.
Come on, it doesn't let you do anything anymore.
Your mother's probably right. Why don't you just go back upstairs?
Karen is not my mom. And I am not going back upstairs. You guys never pay any attention to me anymore. Remember that time when I broke my arm ice skating? And instead of taking me to the hospital, you took Kevin to get his rabies shot.
You were fine. I've done way worse playing softball.
And why has it never healed? I gave you that amazing maze healing spread. It worked wonders.
You're crazy. You're both crazy. I hate my life.
She is so dramatic.
She's just a teenager. Where were we?
Okay, first base. Actually, Kevin. Getting up to bat. Okay, Kevin, when you get up to bat, you may want to say hi to a girl. Kevin, maybe hold her hand, maybe even give her a hug. But Kevin, first base. What was our first base?
I don't know.
You never remember anything.
Then why did you ask me?
I don't know. Let's just say first base is giving the girl an even bigger hug.
Kevin. You know what? No, just let me. Okay, first base would be when he, as the bee, lands on the flower and gets ready to pollinate it.
You are missing my
Just ask Karen. I don't do shapes. I refuse to conform to any given outline.
Where I'm going to flunk 10th grade because of you. Yes, that's okay because you gave me a great stripper name, Charisma with a K and a Z.
That was your grandmother's name.
Seriously, don't.
You have to stop comparing yourself to Kevin. We love you both equally.
Are you kidding me? Look at him! He's a cat! No! We never told him! Oh, crazy! I'm leaving and I'm never coming back!
Wait! Charisma, don't.
Let's just get him neutered.
Queen, let's go after her. was weird and wrong. Take me with you!
Helen, please pass the green beans.
Celia, I slaved 4 hours over this meal and you're making a mess of it.
Sorry. What did you do at school today?
Nothing.
Kind of. Nothing. The stuff.
What's wrong, sweetie?
Mom? Dad? I have something to tell you.
What is it?
Did you get caught shoplifting again?
Worse.
Did you get another parking ticket?
God, I wish.
Oh my! Did you run over the neighbor's kid again?
Even that would be better.
What is it?
I'm pregnant.
How did this happen?
Well,
Your mother and I did not raise you this way.
you never come home anymore.
This isn't about me, and you know it. Who's the father?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Well, there were 2 Seths and Stephen, but not at the same time. 2 boys! We were drunk. And you should be talking.
We need to find out who the father is.
Wait, I'm getting a call.
If that's a boy, I swear to God, I will kill him.
If they're not dead already, Seth and Stephen were just in an awful accident. I am going to the hospital.
You're not going anywhere, you lady!
Tell me anymore!
We have to go after her.
I can't. I have a meeting.
A meeting on Sunday?
I'm a busy man.
You haven't been home for full day in weeks. Are you cheating on me?
Helen! I would never do such a thing.
You are. I knew it. You make me sick.
Helen, I wouldn't.
I'm leaving you. You dare come after me.
Seth! Stephen! You're alive! Who are
You.
It's me, Celia.
I've never seen you before.
Who is that?
Some chick.
What is she doing here? Doctor! Stephen, don't you remember that night at your house you told me you loved me? And Seth, last month at your cabin. Don't you remember?
You'll have to let them rest.
Please,
No visitors allowed. Come back some other time. Somebody call the cops. That girl just assaulted me.
I'm bearing your children. Someone please.
You're lucky that nurse isn't pressing charges.
They don't remember me.
Well, maybe you should call your parents on the telephone.
Yes, you're right. Dad? Hello, Dad? Dad, hello?
Is that you?
Dad, what's that noise? Where are you?
Fire trucks. The house is on fire.
What? What happened?
Your mother left the toaster on. And I didn't notice.
Where is she now?
She left me.
Why? Why?
I can't talk about it right now. It's too painful. Where are you?
I'm at the jail. Please, you have to come get me. Please.
I'll be right there.
We have to get out of here right now!
Would you mind waiting a bit? I think my dad's on his way, but traffic.
No, a suspected serial killer is on the loose. He could be anywhere.
Oh my God!
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
Do you have another gun for me?
No,
Wait, why do you have two?
2 looks better than 1.
All right.
Mind you,
Stop.
you're under arrest. Put your hands up.
I am done playing your silly games, but not anymore. Never again. I'm going to be the ruler of the new world, and no one is going to get in my way. What are you going to do now? Why don't you shoot us both? We'll make like a couple in the morgue.
Please, officer, you have to shoot us both before he can kill anyone else. I deserve to die.
Not today.
Oh, my head! Ow!
You're under arrest again. That man will be out of solitary confinement for a long, long time.
Thanks for saving me. It was kind of sexy.
Oh, okay, so like, how sexy was it? Was it like?
Well,
Oh my!
okay,
Like a 9,
three. Maybe four? How about 4?
5, 6, 7.
Do you want to get out of here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order?
I'll have a McKids meal and a McStrawberry shake for the little lady here on my left.
Stop it.
Silly calling. Is that you?
right. You wouldn't understand.
How could you?
Don't worry, darling. You can come live with us.
No, never!
You don't have a home anymore.
She can live with me.
But, what about my dad and my unborn child?
They can live with us too. We'll be a family.
Oh!
Carl.
Carl! I don't even know you, and only my house is on fire, and I need to go talk to my dad because this is not gonna work out.
Wait!
Matthew! Hi, kids. Sorry I'm late. Helen, what did you have to tell us? I don't know how to say this. I don't want you to get upset. Helen, are you cheating on me? No, I would never. But I have. In love. What? With a gorilla named Ubu. I'm going to go live at the zoo. You can't. That must be some sort of sin. Well, darling, while you're searching your Bible, I must be on my way. Goodbye, dear. Goodbye, children. Why are you doing this? In the words of Drake, YOLO. Goodbye!
When I was a kid, I used to think that pork chops and karate chops were the same thing. I thought they were both pork chops. And because my grandmother thought it was cute, and because they were my favorite, she let me keep doing it. Not really a big deal. One day, before I realized fat kids are not designed to climb trees, I fell out of a tree and bruised the right side of my body. I didn't want to tell my grandmother about it because I was scared I'd get in trouble for playing somewhere I shouldn't have been. A few days later, the gym teacher noticed the bruise and I got sent to the principal's office. From there, I was sent to another small room with a really nice lady who asked me all kinds of questions about my life at home. I saw no reason to lie. As far as I was concerned, life was pretty good. I told her whenever I'm sad, my grandmother gives me karate chops. This led to a full-scale investigation. And I was removed from the house for 3 days until they finally decided to ask how I got the bruises. News of this silly little story quickly spread through the school and I earned my first nickname, Pork Chop. To this day, I hate pork chops. I'm not the only kid who grew up this way. Surrounded by people who used to say that rhyme about sticks and stones. As if broken bones hurt more than the names we got called, and we got called them all. So we grew up believing no one would ever fall in love with us. That we'd be lonely forever. That we'd never meet someone to make us feel like the sun was something they built for us in their tool shed. So broken heartstrings bled the blues as we tried to empty ourselves so we would feel nothing. Don't tell me that hurts less than broken bone. That an ingrown life is something the surgeons can cut away, that there's no way for it to metastasize, it does. She was 8 years old. Our first day of grade 3 when she got called ugly. We both got moved to the back of class so we would stop getting bombarded by spitballs. The school halls were a battleground. We found ourselves outnumbered day after wretched day. We used to stay inside for recess because outside was worse. Outside, we'd have to rehearse running away or learn to stay still like statues, giving no clues that we were there in grade 5. They tipped a sign at the front of her desk that read, "Beware of the dog." To this day, despite a loving husband, she doesn't think she's beautiful because of a birthmark that takes up a little less than half her face. Kids used to say she looks like a wrong answer that someone tried to erase but couldn't quite get the job done. And and they'll never understand that she's raising two kids whose definition of beauty begins with the word mom. Because they see her heart before they see her skin, because she's only ever always been amazing. He was a broken branch grafted onto a different family tree. Adopted. Not because his parents opted for a different destiny. He was 3 when he became a mixed drink of 1 part left alone and 2 parts tragedy. Started therapy in 8th grade. Had a personality made up of tests and pills. Lived like the uphills were mountains and the downhills were cliffs. 4/5 suicidal, a tidal wave of antidepressants and an adolescence fiend called Pop. 1 part because of the pills. 99 parts because of the cruelty. He tried to kill himself in grade 10, and a kid who could still go home to mom and dad had the audacity to tell him, get over it. As if depression is something that can be remedied by any of the contents found in a first aid kit. To this day, he has a stick of TNT lit from both ends. Could describe to in detail the way the sky bends in the moments before it's about to fall. And despite an army of friends who all call him an inspiration, he remains a conversation piece between people who can't understand. Sometimes being drug-free has less to do with addiction and more to do with sanity. We weren't the only kids who grew up this way. To this day, kids are still being called names. The classics, Ray Stupid, Hey Spaz. Seems like every school has an arsenal of names getting updated every year. And if a kid breaks in school and no one around chooses to hear, do they make a sound? Or they're just background noise from a soundtrack stuck on repeat when people say things like kids can be cruel. Every school was a big top circus tent, and the pecking order went from acrobats to lion tamers, from clowns to carnies. All of these miles ahead of who we were freaks. Lobster claw boys and bearded ladies. Oddities juggling depression and loneliness, playing solitaire, spinning the bottle, trying to kiss the wounded parts of ourselves and heal. But at night, while the others slept, we kept walking the tightrope. It was practice, and yes, some of us fell. But I want to tell them that all of this is just debris. Left over when we finally decided to smash all the things we thought we used to be. And if you can't see anything beautiful about yourself, get a better mirror. Look a little closer. Stare a little longer. Because there's something inside you that made you keep trying despite everyone who told you to quit. You built a cast around your broken heart inside of yourself, decided they weren't wrong. Because maybe you didn't belong to a group or a clique. Maybe they decided to pick you last for basketball or everything. Maybe you used to bring bruises and broken teeth to show and tell but never told. Because how can you hold your ground if everyone around you wants to bury you beneath it? You have to believe that they were wrong. They have to be wrong. Why else would we still be here? We grew up learning to cheer on the underdog because we see ourselves in them. We stem from a root planted in the belief that we are not what we were called. We are not abandoned cars stalled out and sitting empty on some highway. And if in some way we are, don't worry. We only got out to walk and get gas. We are graduating members from the class of we made it. Not the faded echoes of voices crying out names will never hurt me. Of course, they did. But our lives will only ever always continue to be a balancing act that has less to do with pain and more to do with beauty.
Schweiner, or Zibby. I've got many different names. And I am a freshman at John Marshall, and I really like shoes.
Hi, I'm Tasso, and thanks for coming.
I'm Reed. I'm a tall one.
I'm Nick. I'm in the middle.
I'm Jack, and size doesn't matter.
I'm Kylie. I'm not an actual otherwise actor. I just showed up tonight.
I'm Holly. I'm not clever.
I'm Anna and Maya. I will always love you forever and always. I just can't share this feeling. My name is Maya, and no.
Oh. My name's Grace, and I love it. Trust me, I do.
And Bijou is so obviously out of shape.
I'm Katrina. Thanks for coming tonight. We're gonna have a talkback session in the lobby if you guys can meet us out there. Thanks for coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you so much for coming out. Let's give these 12 kids a big round of applause. All right, this is something that we started maybe a year and a half ago, these talkback sessions after the show. So this is just our opportunity to kind of open it up to all of you and see if you have some questions or comments or anything you want to hear from these folks up here. So I'm just going to start it off. Does anybody have any questions or anything you want to say right off the bat? Anything at all? Anything at all? Yes.
Did you write the script yourselves?
Yeah.
Well,
Denise did it all
Most
for
of
us.
them.
not all of them.
But, like 2.
What pieces were actually written, like, were others?
Yeah, the poem I did was by Eva Ensler. That's called "You Tell Me How to Be a Girl in 2010." I actually took kind of an excerpt from it because it's like 10 minutes long, and I really didn't want to bore any of you. So yeah, that was scripted.
In the program, it actually says, the ones that were scripted says who it's written by, like, to this day. The only one it doesn't say that for is the big collaboration song, because we didn't want to give it away. But everything everything in the program that says is written was written. Everything else we created.
Yeah, so, and the last piece is not us either. That was us interpreting somebody else's work as well. But otherwise, everything else is either written or structured improv by all these kids you see up here. Any other questions? Yes.
Why is language as a theme?
Why did we choose language and communication as a theme?
Because it's so broad.
I don't
It
know.
basically do anything.
Why are you looking at me?
Well, we started talking about what we wanted to do last term, which was our Halloween term. We were thinking we were going to have 4 months to put together a show this time, so let's pick a really great topic. We were all kind of getting into spoken word, which has really come into the theater scene. So we wanted to do something with that. So we wanted to also make the topic a little more broad, so we chose language and communication, so we could include that and still touch on other things.
Any other questions? I've got one for y'all. Probably. What's something that surprised you this term that you didn't realize you were capable of creating that? Maya.
Well, this term I wrote more scripts than I've ever written for this. I wrote the soap opera one, I wrote the talk one, the birds and the bees one, and I wrote the talk one we actually came up with and then I scripted it. And then I also wrote the knitting circle one. And so it was just like having solid lines to memorize that really freaked me out and a lot of other people. Because mostly what we do and what I've done in all my other terms in the past is we kind of just improv something, then we just go on stage, we know exactly what we're going to do. And so this, you think scripted, you know exactly what you're going to do, but you have the pressure of you haven't been working with improv, so how are you going to get out of a situation if somebody messes up or forgets a line?
Jack.
I learned that you can create a whole piece off of a bunch of puns.
That's your dream.
Yeah, kind of. Bijou.
Well, okay, so this isn't like, okay, it is related to OI, but it's kind of not because everyone did poetry, and I never like thought of poetry. And we had that guy, Danny.
Oh, Danny. Yeah.
Cool poet guy, came in, and we learned about poetry and stuff. And then I gave it a try. I gave it a little more of a try. Now I have a giant book full of poems, and I don't know. That inspired
I was surprised by your maturity. I think you guys did a really good job. And you are a fabulous singer.
Thank you.
Holly.
I was just surprised. Here, you want the pie?
I'll take the pie.
Okay.
Hi.
Thank you.
I think it was just surprised about how much we were capable of this term. Like to this day, that's a really serious spoken word poem, and a lot of people know it. And they presented our school with this bullying presentation, so I was just really surprised by everyone's like coming together and collaborating on that. I really liked that. So.
Grace?
All right, so for the first time ever, when we were electing each other as in positions of OA, I happened to not be there because I don't remember, I was either sick or something else, but I got elected team leader for some reason. And oh boy, was that
What happens when you're not there?
We just love you so much. So yeah, it was a brand new experience for me because I was in charge of a group and helping them grow and put together pieces. And it was the scariest and most exciting thing I've ever done in OA, and I don't want to do it again.
So we learned miming. That was new. Denise taught it to us. Denise is a good teacher. We're kind of good learners, listeners. We made a whole piece about something we just learned, so that was fun.
Zippy.
Well, this is my first term in OA, actually, so I learned a lot. But I wrote my first script, and that was really exciting. And, well, technically I didn't write it because, we tried it out first, and then I was like, ooh, ideas, and then I, wrote it. But anyway, it was really cool to, learn how to do that, and that I can actually write a script. That sounds good. Oh, I did Cat versus Dog. Yeah, that one. The first, yeah.
If you ever have any questions or comment or anything, feel free to throw your hand up. Otherwise, these guys will probably talk forever.
True.
Yes.
So in Cat versus Dog, were you trying to impersonate someone? Or
okay, have you ever seen that SpongeBob episode? The Krabby Patty one? You know the one where it's there's this SpongeBob episode where this, the guy who talks, the guy who usually talks
the loud voice
for SpongeBob, he teaches SpongeBob how to make a Krabby Patty. And we spent hours upon hours looking for this video, but we could never find it. It's nowhere. I even oh my gosh, you cannot find it anywhere. But
I found it.
It's like Sharpeisha. Did you really?
Nope.
I found it in the first play when I just typed stuff in.
It's amazing what kind of inspiration you will find. Sometimes the craziest inspiration comes out of nowhere where you least expect it. Yes, Jack.
Speaking of inspiration.
Oh, jeez.
The whole Nick Cage piece.
Oh, really? Come on. It's not even here.
You see, they recently did Grease at the theater. And they have a cast member, that was rather obsessed with Nicolas Cage. And who put pictures of him everywhere. So while our team just went into a room to create a piece, pictures everywhere. And guess who's afraid of Nick Cage? So thus I capitalized on her fear and exploited it for laughs.
You're afraid of weed whackers. It's gonna be weed whackers in bed.
I'm gonna ask you guys another question. Do you have any questions for the audience that you would like to ask? Jack.
Do you guys like me?
They're brother and sister, if you hadn't noticed. I think probably just put that to a vote. Give an applause if you like like Jack.
Do you want to build a snowman?
No.
Totally.
Twilight.
Do you have any questions relating to the show?
Somebody let.
Somebody got left out? Maya!
Were there any parts that confused you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Very good.
Yeah,
Yes.
remind one. What was it that you were?
Oh.
No, wait. You guys know how to answer this. Who wants to answer? Who wants to? Grace.
Everybody?
What do you think it was?
Then it was a squirrel.
Then it was a squirrel.
Absolutely. We've got them trained. Whenever somebody
I have a
asks a
question.
question like that, the response is, well, what do you think it was?
Tony, it's your question.
Yes, Tony.
Bus stop. What was bus stop?
Oh,
I didn't get it.
Oh.
Dre was sitting next to me like,
I mean,
where do we get it? And I'm like, yeah, after.
Oh, that was really good.
That was good.
Okay,
Me and Maya are the masters of awkward moments, and we decided to make a piece about awkward moments.
She's also madly in love with me.
I am madly in love with Maya. We're gonna get married one day.
She thinks so, but
sorry, Jack.
it's pretty one-sided. Yeah, we wanted to write a piece about how awkward we can be, especially like when we've known each other for a really long time, but we didn't go to the same middle school. So when we got to high school together, we sat at the same lunch table. It was kind of awkward for a while because like we didn't know what to say. So then we decided to kind of gather those feelings and express them to an audience so you can feel what we're feeling.
All right. Any last-minute questions or comments from the audience? Anything?
What about
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask how this experience changed you. What did you get from this other than acting experience?
Ooh, good questions. Kylie.
People skills. We have to work together a lot, and we have a lot of very loud, different, big personalities. So if nothing else, like if we took nothing else away from this, we have to work together in order to be productive. So
And not kill each
skills
other.
and not kill each other. That's a bad thing. So.
Absolutely. Holly.
Definitely confidence, because my first term of OA, I was extremely quiet and didn't have a personality during rehearsal. And ever since I got into OA and kept going back for some reason, I just kept opening up, and I finally did a solo piece, and I never thought I would do that. So.
Grace.
All right, so what I learned is that I rely a lot on my older brother, who is Andrew Harrington. He was one of the original Otherwise actors.
Original.
Yeah, and
one of the OGs.
You're not an OG.
And one of the things I learned is just kind of to grow beyond him. And just kind of I will beat him one day, and he will look at me and be like, "What happened to you?" I was like, "Denise happened, and OA happened, so ha."
All right, easier than mine, and then Reed.
Okay, so something that I got from OA was, well, I mean, also like Holly said, I noticed, because my first day, because this is my first term, my first day, oh my gosh, I did not talk to anyone but Zibby, because I knew Zibby, and then I was like,
Knew me.
well, I knew you, but
I never knew you for 2 years.
awkward moment. No, it's okay. Oh, well, okay, sorry, that just
You were friends for like 9
Continue with your
years.
point.
Yeah, and then I kind of opened up and stuff. I don't know. That was cool and stuff. But, and then, yeah, second of all, that leads me to my next point. I made friends with people because, don't have too many of those, just a few back there. That just happened to show up.
Maya.
Okay, I learned how to rely on other people because sometimes I'm really afraid that nobody else will get anything done, and then I kind of get them done for people. So I learned that sometimes you have to delegate. And I also learned with working with people is my second team, which is me, Kylie, Tasso, and Katrina.
Dream team.
Woo! Yeah. We wrote a poem together, and none of us had ever written a group poem. That was really difficult because we all have our own writing styles. So they all went to my house, and we worked for like 2 hours, and we each wrote little pieces of it, and then put it together and assigned parts. And that was a really cool experience for me because I had never group written anything before, so that's something I'll definitely take into my future method. Yeah.
And take us out, Reed.
Katrina won.
No, I didn't.
All right, Tasso. Take us out, Tasso.
Okay. Well, do you want to go to Chipotle or no?
I'll take it.
Okay, so
I mean,
what I got from this is a lot of pictures of OA on there. And because if you see the pictures in your programs, I took those. Most of them. Well, like there's like there are pages of just pictures, and those are mine. And like in every picture I took, you can see like how much fun everyone's having, and how like OA is somehow like the spirit of OA is like in everybody's like eyes, and in everybody's like it's part of everyone. And like those pictures are proof. And now I have like billions of pictures of Reed and like all of these people smiling like idiots. And I don't know what to do with them, but they're there. And they remind me of good times.
All right, one last question, and then we gotta let people go.
What happened to Improv Story? Because I think you guys skipped that.
Improv Story.
We did
Whatever.
that.
I didn't see, I don't
That was the pickle.
That was
the
pickle
story.
Yeah.
Don't sound so disappointed. Are we not good enough for you? I was following the program and it went from
don't
over. It went from like done.
Anyway, thank you once again for coming out. If you have any further questions,